Hello there and welcome back to War Thunder. Today I want to present you the Type 1939. So let me clarify a few things. First of all, the last video that I did on ships on the K2 was just, well, it was the absolute truth about the ship, and so it's no wonder that the Type 1939 with twice the speed is automatically better and more versatile. But also in its versatility, what it can use as tools, it is so much better than the K2. But still, the difference to the Z20 is monumentally huge. I have a very nice gameplay that I will show you just in a moment. And first of all, I want to clarify one thing. I want to focus here on German ships, because after the open beta arrives, the entire progress will get wiped. And so I want to unlock the KMS Emden, and compared to the progress on the American Tech Tree, you can see there is quite a lot to do. I mean, even before I can research the USS Trenton, I need to research 50,000 research points for the Clemson to unlock rank 4. So I'm much closer here, and I want to get some experience with the lower tier ships. So again, in a nutshell, what makes it so much more enjoyable, I think that it is what it comes down to compared to the K2. Well, a great many things actually. So first of all, you are having twice the speed, 54 kilometers an hour versus 26.5 kilometers an hour. So you really go somewhere, and you are also you feel a bit more nimble, even though the upgrade status on this ship is much lower than on the K2. It already feels much more nimble. Then you also have 4 guns of lower caliber, 4 105mm guns with 120 rounds each, and you have them in single mountings. So if one of your turrets gets knocked out, you lose 25% of your firepower and not 50% like with the K2. You also have armor-piercing shells as a tier 2 upgrade, which lets you deal much better with patrol boats that just want to rush you, so they're bow in. You also seem to have better AAA, it is just a bit more effective. And you also have torpedoes, 6 of them, so you are also a threat in a knife fight. If an enemy destroyer wants to rush you coming around the corner, you at least can take him with you. And yeah, I think it's a bit difficult to also talk about the guns, because the 4 single mountings are 1 in the front, 1 in the middle, and 2 at the back. So you are a bit better at retreating, and your firing angles are actually not that bad. If you want to shoot like there, if you want to shoot those barrels, you can bring all 4 guns to bear. The front gun, however, is a bit of a disappointment, because it cannot even shoot straight forward, because there is the 20mm mounting. And also the bow is a bit too high for shooting patrol boats that are right in front of you, so you have to maneuver to shoot them, and meanwhile you automatically are stock dodging enemy torpedoes. So I already like the ship, and it just had a very good battle, and I want to show it to you. So let's hop right into it. So the battle that you see is kind of the exception. Usually I'm okay with getting 3 kills, and it's really important to avoid the head-on fight against enemy destroyers early on. You can see that I'm disappearing here behind the island, so that I don't get shot early on. That was a very lucky salvo that I actually hit the enemy. I do not really care about it anymore. I just want to get in cover, and already you can see you're actually moving compared to the Kanonenboot K2. Now, what is my ultimate goal? Well, my goal is to cap B and to destroy enemy patrol boats that want to rush it, because this is a possibility, and there we have our first customer. So now I want to demonstrate how, strange it is to hit such a patrol boat, and I'm constantly correcting my aim. I actually hit him with a full armor-piercing shell in the bow, and then we miss. I have to wait up until he clears the rock, and then I switch of course to HE, and that was a bit short, that was misaimed, and he is going in a straight line. Again a HE shell in the bridge, no further losses. Again a bridge hit, and there we go. So, yeah, it was not my very best aiming skill here, but you can see the rate of fire with 4 seconds is as fast as the Cowell, the American destroyer, with its 127mm guns. Funnily enough, the German Z20 has 3.6 seconds. So you have a longer reload than a higher battle rating destroyer with more guns with bigger caliber. Yeah, so much for balance and premium bonus. I'm not suggesting here any pay to win. We have to see how further up the tech tree goes, what other ships will bring to the fight, quite literally. And I'm hoping here for the best to get away in this battle. So the way looks not very spectacular, but if you look, there is already somebody at C11. Do you think that he will have any sort of lucky match, any sort of big impact on the game? That was pure luck. That was a true knockout. He was shot at before quite a lot, and I wanted to avoid this, hence the way around the island was actually worth it. If you would try this with the K2, I would still be stuck by clearing the tip of the island at best. So from now on it will get a bit annoying because I need all the AAA to shoot and I need all the firepower that I can get. And just in a moment we'll see how also the stock grind affects it. And again, I try to hit here the patrol boat. Again, the shells fall short. 1 HE shell hits the stern, and it's a bit annoying with main caliber guns of destroyers to take down patrol boats that maneuver. You really have to anticipate how they change direction, also calculate in your movement, and it can be pretty drastic to correct the aim. He's actually now sailing away from me, so that makes it not easier to correct the aim. So now I try to get away from getting stranded. Again, that was a bit of tunnel visioning. And now I want to look out for other patrol boats, and there is one. Just missed him. It always looks good, and then the shells just disappear. And now I get a kill on the ship, but I was not quite sure, was it that one or was it the other one? I'm not quite sure. And then a Siebelfähre, schwere Siebelfähre, schwere Siebelfähre, too much English. English Exe has stopped, jawohl. So there is a schwere Siebelfähre which gets towed by an S-38B, which now gets destroyed, and I get a kill assist. I want to get in some good HE hits, and again it also gets destroyed by the destroyer in front of me, which then got retaliated with a torpedo that blew it up. So now I want to really quickly go away from this location before enemy destroyers appear, and I try to launch some torpedoes. And again, my wonderful 20mm gunners are shooting wildly into nowhere, into our patrol boat spawn for some bizarre reason. There is no other ship. So I launch some random torpedoes, and then I try to MRAC here the Z20 with some armor-piercing salvos. The first salvo actually looks pretty good. The second one also has a good damaging effect. And then I just tried to spread out the damage. So this salvo went a bit high, higher than expected. And then he's down to 23% crew. So I did a lot of damage, right? Yes, I did. And the best of it, I came out of it without receiving too much damage. So one section is orange, I can live with that. Already 6 kill assists. Yeah, not what I want to see. I want to see kills. What kind of difference does it make? Well, the thing is, I want to get kills, but I also need to damage as many ships as possible to support my team with that, you know. And again, here we go, perfect armor-piercing salvo into the stern of the ship that then knocks it out. That you still have to spread out that damage like this versus patrol boats, but you also can easily do it versus destroyers without hitting the ammo rack, because if you hit the ammo rack, it goes substantially faster. And here we see the enemy. So I see the tracer of the torpedo, I turn into him, and I just cannot aim the main gun down at him. So that's a bit annoying. He launches a second torpedo, I turn in further, and he misses both his torps. So always turn into the threat. Then shame that ramming doesn't work. And look how long it takes for my 20mm to turn around. And this is the bullshit of not having direct aim. That I need to correct it versus a patrol boat that's like 100 meters away. That is just so annoying. And of course I get a kill assist on it. Already 8 kill assists. Meanwhile, I got set on fire by a patrol boat and I'm burning down, burning down, burning down. I do not have the fire extinguishing, you know, researched. A shame that I'm really in the desert, right? Yeah. No water anywhere close. What a shame. Yeah. The negative sides of global warming. No water for anybody. I think this is a very stupid idea from Gaijin, from the point of view of a player. The stock grind for all the ships combined with that income, it's just so disgusting. It's so annoying, and with premium ships you just have such a huge advantage over civil ships, and this will be really a seaman's grave for golden eagles, I can assure you. So I captured now my second capture point and I'm on my way to the third point. I have little hopes to actually going to sea, but at least I can try. Meanwhile, I'm burning, but I do not really take any significant damage. I have to say the flooding problem and the fire problem is actually not that drastic once that section that is on fire is actually already black, or if it is in this case the funnel that's burning. So a plane is coming in. It's a Heinkel 111, a very popular plane in the closed beta. I think it has to do with the Fritz X. By the way, I tried out the Fritz X just for the lols once on the Heinkel 177 in RRB, and you actually need all 3 of them to take down one bombing point. So you have 3 times the actual effective bomb load with the normal regular bomb layout or loadout. And there is now an enemy Fletcher class. It seems like a Cowell, and he's blazing away. I'm aiming for the Amorex, correcting my aim. He's very slow. Correcting so that was again a crew knockout. Chill securing like a pro. So that was little damage done, but another kill added to my, well, kill list. Meanwhile, I'm burning, and how annoying is that? So I really cut out here the sound of this beep beep beep. It is really made to annoy the hell out of you, like a proper fire alarm. Let's just say this is one of Gaijin's money-making noises. Then I get shot, and then we can see that it looks like... Where is the enemy? Where is he? Come on, I got shot. And there is another salvo. I saw the marking for just a brief moment. First salvo out, we correct. HE salvo, overcorrected. It's another Siebelfähre, and we captured the third point. No, it's an AFD. It's an AFD1 or AFD2, and we have him down to 5% by blackening all the sections. So I need another bridge hit to actually get the kill on that thing. By the way, it looks like I hit the armor plating with my G shells, and I blackened it anyways. So much for that. So, and there is another ship, and the aim is completely off. Thank you, Gaijin. This monstrosity of a stupid system just annoys the hell out of me. I cannot tell you how often I miss kills, how often I do not do the damage that is required to get out of a fight victorious. Now I got my 9th kill assist. It is really annoying, and I think that's actually a bad trend for Gaijin, to make game mechanics that you are used from other games different, just to make them different, not to make them better, just to make them different. The aiming system is one of them, although it has some sensible things going for it that are actually coming from World of Warships, or they feel like in World of Warships. So it is actually describing a lot if parts that are similar to World of Warships are the good part. You know, I'm down to you know, certain percent of crew, or hit points if you want. Yeah, and we also have the saturated parts of the ship. The only thing that is missing is like a timer on the fire or the flooding. Yeah, it is really a bit annoying, and I still hope for the best that it gets changed. Again, it is a closed beta. I hope for the best. So far I had a lot of fun in this match, and that's actually the match, so the rest is just very uneventful, so I cut it out. Let's see what's what in the results. And there we go, 7 kills, 9 kill assists, 3 capture zones captured, and just 50,000 silver lines, from which a huge amount come from the Survivor Award and the Wingman. And then for the research, just under 2,000 for the vehicle research, and not even 1,500 for the modification research points for that match with the premium account, and 2,015 score points and 4,774 damage done. That is not really satisfying, to be honest. I'm quite disappointed. So yeah, I think I have to upgrade a bit more. Now I got the fire protection system that actually, you know, turns off the noise. It really doesn't do any more than this. That's it for me today, so thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see each other on the waves of War Thunder.